Station, Coosa overhead doors, Parker's, great food, great drinks, great friends, and great time. That's just a small bit of the menu that will be announced later on. And your next fighter, making his way to the cage now, Dillon Harris.
So Dillon Harris, Dillon the X-Harris is his fighter name, coming in at the age of 25 years old out of Rome, Georgia. He's 1-0 with his amateur career. He's been training for the past 4 years. His last fight, he won by submission with a triangle choke. And his pre-fight prediction for this fight, he's looking to try to get a first-round KO to show that he's got some hands.
Yeah, you know, that first-round triangle choke was against Caleb. It was against his current opponents. Now, I'm not sure what those two guys said to the matchmaker to get him to match him right back up again, but nonetheless, it worked. I can tell you that, you know, Dillon is a game opponent. I'm ready to see this fight. I remember the fight now that I think about it. I think it was the Blue Collar Fight Promotions before last, but I could be wrong about the dates. But it's going to be a great fight, I think. He won by triangle last time, so Caleb's got something to prove here, and so does Dillon. Dillon's here to prove this isn't a fluke. I won that last fight because I'm a better fighter.
Oh, absolutely. And so now this is the time for the other payback. One person wants payback, one person wants affirmation.
So Dillon's exact words for this fight: "I'm coming for the kill, out the gate, don't blink." So he's going to be pressure heavy in the beginning of this fight.
Yeah, that's going to make for an exciting fight because I happen to know Caleb, and he's going to do the exact same thing.
We're in for a treat then tonight.
Maybe they didn't say anything to the matchmaker. The matchmaker's like, let's run that back. That was a great fight. I asked Dillon what was his why, what drives him, and he says his why is his people and his family, and testing himself is what drives him. He says, I just can't be average. I gotta love that kind of.
Oh yeah, that's a great mentality to have.
Just doesn't want to be average.
And now we got Caleb Gray coming in, 31 years old, fighting again out of the GOAT MMA in Gadsden, Alabama, weighing in at 155, and his walking weight is 164, so he cut 9 pounds. It seems that the guys at GOAT MMA, like I stated, are in a constant state of battle, always prepared, thus their weight cuts are not as extreme as some of the other fighters.
So Caleb Gray, also known as the Irish Maniac. I like that. That's a good fight name. Irish Maniac.
And he is every bit of that name. He is the Irish, and I'm going to put the emphasis on Maniac. And he says, look, I'm a lot more locked in. That first fight I took on really short notice. I cut 15 pounds for that fight, and he cut it in a day. He took the fight on short notice and cut 15 pounds. That is not easy to do.
No.
Even if you've cut weight a lot, that's hard to do.
Something I'm very impressed with, he's 2-1, and he's only been training for 6 months. That's pretty impressive to have that many fights in that short amount of time.
I have sat with him multiple times and told Caleb that he has this kind of natural talent for fighting. He just ballistic motion, you know, has an element of violence in his movement, and has a good intuition for fighting. He just needs to be more consistent. That 6 months of training is not very much, and he'll have little time periods where he doesn't come to the gym, and he still will get in the cage and fight like he's been training for a whole camp. He's just a very naturally talented guy.
Natural fighting ability.
We also have another bout that's Orthodox versus Southpaw. That can get very tricky. It can make some messy situations.
Especially when both fighters want to stand up and bang.
Yeah.
Neither fighter's looking for that ground. I find it hard to believe Dillon's not hunting to take this back to the mat. He's got to be confident that he's better than Caleb on the ground. He won by triangle last time, which is a pretty difficult submission to pull off, in an amateur MMA with these rule sets. But let's see how it goes, baby.
Won't be long.
All right. Your fourth bout of the evening will take place in the 155-pound division. Introducing first. He's fighting out of the blue corner. Man stands 5 feet, 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155.8 pounds. He holds an undefeated MMA record. He's representing Engage MMA out of Rome, Georgia. I give you Dillon, the Executioner Harris! And his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Man stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155.4, holds an MMA record of 2 wins and 1 defeat. Representing the GOAT, MMA and Jiu-Jitsu out of Atala, Alabama. I give you Taylor, the Irish Maniac, Gray! And the referee in charge of the cage for closes, Brian Dukes.
Okay, the door is closing.
Remember, Dillon said don't blink. This is going to be a banger from the get-go.
And we'll see.
If I'm Dillon, I've got to be thinking, look, I know I'm better on the ground. I caught the submission last time, and so if he is really comfortable standing and banging, then he's ready for wherever the fight goes.
Ooh, nasty leg kick there.
Nasty kick there.
And quick.
Kind of twitchy, very fast pace. Some of this leads to the size of the cage, right? You back up, you take 2 steps forward, you're in your opponent's punching range.
Nice right. Oh, and he catches. And he catches it. And he gets
Down
taken
the mats we go.
Looks like Dillon stood a little bit, but gets that opportunity for that takedown. He takes it. I think it's a wise decision. He probably has a little bit of an advantage on the ground here.
He does.
He's got the legs good and wrapped up. And, this is a very bad position for Caleb here.
Oh, he's going for that head. Yeah, he's going for the head and arm triangle choke. He doesn't have it all the way in, though. Oh. Now, he may try to dismount from here and use the... Oh.
That's indeed. That's tap.
He got a sub.
Very happy Dillon Harris there. Through his mouthpiece. I think it hit somebody over here on the side.
Not me, thank goodness.
Yeah. Stoked, guys. Solid finish.
Yeah,
that's
first round
triangle
sub
choke. Next fight, he gets an arm triangle.
Head and arm choke, yeah.
Yeah, head and arm triangle. And then building a little resume there on the ground.
Absolutely, showing himself as a submission specialist.
Back to the drawing board, I think, for Caleb there. You know, I think he did want to stand and he wanted to bang, but couldn't defend the takedown.
Yeah.
Who cares if you want to stand and bang if you can't stop somebody from taking you down?
It's mixed martial arts. You have to be well-rounded in everything.
Dillon was able to get in on that leg, capitalize. He hit the fence. And I felt like Caleb should have been whizzering instead of reaching over for that Kimura. If he had whizzered, might have been done a little bit better stopping that takedown. But once Dillon got his hands clasped together,
it's over with. At 1 minute and 12 seconds into the very first round, your winner by way of arm triangle out of the blue corner, Dillon, the Executioner Harris.
We got one more fight before we take a brief intermission.
should be another good one. I got to tell you, 3 fights. Is this 3 fights?
This is going to be bout number 5.
Okay, so we've had 4 fights. We've had the very first fight, the girl fight. So hey, I got to tell you, 4 fights, 4 finishes.
Yes.
Super stoked about this. This should be another one.
Yeah, 100% I was going to put him down with the right hand. How it goes. I ain't game plan on taking him down. I have a hard time not catching kicks. So once he threw a kick, I just decided to take him down.
Hey man, I respect it. You gotta take what you give it sometime, right? It ain't scripted.
I was gonna land the leg kick. Trying to set up my right hand. I thought the kick and that's how it went.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, no pun intended. Well, hey, a dub's a dub, right? Well, congratulations, man. We'd love to have you back. Hey, y'all make some noise for Dillon Harris.
Spectacular showing by Dillon Harris.
I believe they're fighting at 45, right?
Yes.
145. Yeah, I found that interesting. Grant Bennett. Next fight up, Grant Bennett versus Lewis Tuck. Last fight we're going to have before the intermission. Grant Bennett, though, walks around at 138.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.